Hello and welcome back to the Terminal Demo Series. I'm Hannah with Lightning Labs, and this is a series where we walk through using Terminal, your all-in-one node management tool, and we show you how to use it from health checks to Autofees, loop pool, and more. And in this video, we're going to walk through one of the newer Terminal features, Autofees. So this feature can significantly reduce the maintenance overhead for managing a node. It can improve fee earnings and improve the balance of funds on a node. The Autofees algorithm is designed to stabilize traffic and prevent underpricing of liquidity while adapting to changes in demand and routing flows. So here we are looking at the docs on Terminal, and if we scroll down, we can see we have a whole section on Autofees, and here you can read all about it, the algorithm, privacy, security, configuration, etc. We're going to talk very briefly about a couple of things here, and then we'll just go right into showing you how to actually do this, which will really be very quick because it's very quick and easy to enable. All right, so one question that we will address here is, I know a lot of you are thinking, wait, how private is this? Well, basically, it's the same security model as you have just when connecting to Terminal. So it's its own LNC, Lightning Node Connect connection. And what that does is, well, enabling Autofees enables a new LNC connection, a new connection session that is only allowed to access forwarding data, channel balances, and fee rate policies. So this Autofee connection has limited write permission, so it's only able to set new fee policies. The session is visible in lit D and can be revoked at any time. And then we'll note one cool feature here, which is this privacy mapper, which again, you can read more about in the docs. But what that does is it adds more privacy by taking, this data that it has, channel IDs, channel points, node pub keys, and these are all obfuscated by lit D through this privacy mapper system. So you can have a look at privacy mapper using lit D on the command line using the lit CLI. Cool. So now let's just talk very, very briefly about how it works, and then we'll go demo it. So what this does, and again, here's the much more in-depth description of what's happening here. But basically, it just looks at forwarded traffic of the top 5 earning peers over about 60 days. It uses that as a reference. It will then look at the forwarded traffic from the past few days and decide whether to adjust fees upwards or downwards. And it does that on a per peer basis. Cool. And of course, you can go in and manually change the fee rate at any time, whenever you like. All right, so now we're going to actually go and set this up and demo it. One thing we'll want to note here is we're going to go over and have a look at one of the config files for one of my nodes, because there's 2 configuration items that we need to discuss. First is this RPC middleware enable true. This is required in order for Autofees to work. So if you want to use Autofees on a particular node, make sure that you have this enabled in your settings. The second one is suggested but not required, and that's just this fee rate setting here. It's suggested to set it at about this rate, 2,500, and basically that just gives Autofees a bit of wiggle room to adjust things as the algorithm sees fit. Cool. So once we've got all of that set, then we go and we connect our node. So let's just go over to this tab, and you can see I have one of my nodes connected here. We'll go to the home page. This feature is currently enabled for mainnet. So for this demo, I've connected one of my mainnet nodes. You can see the home page. We've already talked through all of this in previous videos. So we'll just go over and look at the loop tab. And this is where we can enable Autofees. So we go up here and we click on Autopilot. We get a little bit of information about Autofees. And then we just come down and click Enable. Ta-da! All right, and we can scroll down and see that we can also enable or disable this on this per peer basis, right? So for each one of these channels, I can turn this on or off. And when we make these changes here, don't forget to push this save button there. Also important to note that at any time I can come in here and I can manually update the fee policy to whatever I like. But really, it's very, very quick and easy. So the demo portion of this video is very, very short. It's really just a couple of buttons to push. You have to have your configuration set, and you have to have your connection, or you have to connect to your node. But then it's just going to the loop tab, pushing a couple of buttons, and pushing save, and you're done. So With that being said, let's just recap what we've done in this video today. We talked about Autofees. We talked about why you might want to use them. We talked a bit on how it works, and we demoed enabling it. As always, you can get lots more information in the docs at docs.lightning.engineering, and I'll see you in the next one.